Coalfield is shocking the crowd here at Tucker Stadium at Overall Field on the campus of Tennessee Tech University as they lead the defending 1A champions and the heavily favored Union City Golden Tornadoes 8-7 after one quarter of play. Union City intercepted McKinney, Coalfield's freshman quarterback, on their initial drive, the game opening drive. Tornadoes marched down the field and went in with Alex Reed from 3 yards out, led 7-0. Coalfield responded with a methodical drive. McKinney with a pass touchdown and a conversion, and Coalfield leads 8-7, ready to begin the second period with Union City with the ball in Coalfield territory. From the Blue Cross Bowl Championship, I'm Robin Francis for WENK WTPR KFKQ Sports. Coalfield Yellow Jackets are shocking the world, or if the state of Tennessee, in 1A football. After one half of play, they trail the Union City Golden Tornadoes 14-8. Union City came in as the number one ranked team and the defending champions and a prohibitive favorite of almost 40 points. Coalfield has used some staunch defense and some long drives to keep the Tornado offense off the field and has 2 stops of their own. So far, Union City has 2 scores by Alex Reed. McKinney with the touchdown pass for Coalfield. It stands 14-8 from Tucker Stadium and Overall Field on the campus of Tennessee Tech University. I'm Robin Francis for WENK WTPR KFKQ Sports. The Union City Golden Tornadoes had a third quarter explosion to take over the 1A Blue Cross Bowl championship game. Alex Reed scored very first with 10:18 left in the third. Ricky Henry picked up a fumble and went in from 39 yards out. And then Union City had Javante Moffitt with 43-yard touchdown run. Garrett Walton and Ricky Henry added touchdowns as well. Tornadoes leading 49-8, well on their way for their second consecutive 1A state title. The Union City Golden Tornadoes have won their second straight 1A Blue Cross Bowl State Championship, throttling Coalfield 56-14 with over 400 total yards of offense while holding the Yellow Jackets to 155 yards of offense, which started off very slow for Union City. In fact, Coalfield led Union City 8-7 after one quarter of play, the first time the Tornadoes trailed on the season. Second quarter, they took a lead, and into the halftime they went with a slim lead of 14-8. But a 35-point explosion for the Tornadoes in the third quarter sealed the deal for Union City. Javante Moffitt, Ricky Henry both gained over 100 yards on the day on the ground. Alex Reed had 90 and 3 touchdowns on the day as well. Garrett Walton finished with 12 yards but a touchdown and guiding this Tornado offense, and he also had a touchdown or near touchdown pass with a 41-yard connection with a beautiful reception by Alex Reed. The Tornadoes end the season 14-0, ranked number one throughout the year and scoring over 750 points on the season. Now to the press room with Darren Bowling. Hey, Coach Darren Bowling, Union City winning with their second straight state championship in 1A, the Blue Cross Bowl. Coach, coming out a little bit sluggish, was that more your spot or your team, or was it the inspired in the play of Coalfield and their planning on your?
I think, a little bit of all of it. There's no question Coalfield, their coaching staff did a great job game planning for us and putting in a scheme. Our guys may have been a little nervous. We've had the bullseye on our back all year long, and we've just played right through it, no big deal. But all of a sudden, you're sitting at the top now, and it's a long way to fall whenever you get to the very top of the mountain. And so, I think that put a little pressure on them, and we just had to get them relaxed and get them focused on what we do. And after that, I thought we did fine.
I talked to Coach Graham. He said at halftime, all he said was, why don't y'all just go out and play and relax? And third quarter was a dominating quarter. It's just back and forth for Union City, up and down the field, defense, offense, took control of the game.
Yeah, I was just telling guys, just get out there, relax and compete. That's what it's all about, be a competitor, and that's what you've done ever since you've gotten here, and there's no sense in changing that now. Go out there and do what you do. You know the game. Go out there and play the game like it's supposed to be played, and everything will take care of itself. Don't be nervous. Just play.
Talk a little bit about each player, each senior that you had in action today, and just overall, not individually, Coach. I know how you are with names, but we just want to talk about how their leadership and what they did in this game and throughout the season.
This senior class is awesome. They're just a great class. It's going to be a sad day when these guys walk out of the school building. They'll always be a part of the program. because they've meant so much to it, and their legacy will be there, and through the players that come through along behind them, it'll be a part of them as well. But these guys have just taking the bull by the horns, so to speak, with the bullseye on their back, and they knew what they had to do, and they never one time took the state championship from last year and said, hey, this is going to be easy, a repeat won't be hard. They knew that everybody was going to be out to get them, and they was going to have to work hard and take care of business to get it done. And my hat's off to this senior class. They're just a very special group.